Hi, this is Dr. Pete Bumpkins. Thanks for watching this video. This video is on enabling. You know, you don't have to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. You don't have to sacrifice, be a martyr. You don't have to go out of your way to do things for people that they can do for themselves. That's the key of enabling. It's doing things for people, especially addicts or alcoholics, that they can do for themselves but want you to do because it's easier for them and it allows them to drink or drug. So examples of enabling are bailing someone out of jail when the jail might provide the pain and the loss they really need to get motivated to go to meetings, to get a sponsor. Most people get sober because the 12-step programs are the last house on the block. So what seems to be an awful, painful end to their using is actually the time when they really have a great opportunity if no one puts a pillow under their butt when they fall down. If you soften the blow, it will not be painful enough for them to get help. If you take away the consequence, they will not have to get help. If you get someone out of jail, they will not have to get sober and clean, and they will use, again, your kindness and love will not be appreciated. You'll be viewed as being a sucker, a trick. You'll be viewed as being someone they don't respect because they're using you and they're getting over on you and they're taking pride in that they're much smarter than you and they can beat the system. A lot of addicts try to beat the game. It's a euphemism for, controlling their drinking and drugging. And they do that by surrounding themselves with enablers that help them to do that. The operative word in enabling is that it's unintentional, It's not intentional. No one goes out and says, I'm going to make someone's drug, alcohol problem worse by enabling. We do it because it's loving, it's kind, it's a sense of rescuing. It seems to be the way we help people is we help them out when they're down and out. Well, the addict will not get help the way you think help should be given. The addict gets help by loving them enough to get out of the way when the consequences appear. Then they will learn. When I was young, I saw a movie with Ricky Schroeder. It was Brian O'Keefe, I believe it was the lead actor that was a mountain man. He was climbing a mountain, and this little boy, his son, was about 7 years old, in the mid of winter, was left by himself to follow the father or die. And he followed the father up the mountain. The father did not help him. The father provided him with a fire. The fire was already made for the fire, but the father was hard, he was cold, and the child learned how to survive and be tough enough, develop a tough skin, and he learned how to take care of himself. That's the way addiction is. It may seem hard and cold, and it may you may feel guilty, you may live in total fear that this person's going to die, they're going to end up on the street. But what I learned after doing this for over 5 decades is that happens anyway. The end result of addiction is fatality, it's death, it's mortality. Unless someone gets out of the way or intervenes in a way that they do not take away the consequences, they provide consequences. Most people get sober when the child, the husband, the wife, the grandchild lets them know that they're not willing to watch anymore. They're not going to stand by and watch this debacle. They're not going to watch the person die and slowly go down and bring others with them. They're not going to be one of those that go down with them. They're going to be strong enough to realize that they have to take care of themselves, and that's what they're modeling to the world, is self-care. So the addict has a chance when you stop enabling. So you could show a person how to get sober, but unless they're in enough pain and enough loss and they have that wake-up call and they ask for help, they will not get sober and clean. So God bless, be strong, take care of yourself. Thank you very much.